If you enjoy the content on this channel, please like and subscribe. The fifth season of Frasier, which originally aired from September 23rd, 1997 to May 19th, 1998 on NBC. Once again, Season 5 stars Kelsey Grammer as Frasier Crane, Jane Leaves as Daphne Moon, David Hyde Pierce as Niles Crane, Perry Glippen as Roz Doyle, John Mahoney as Martin Crane, with Dan Butler reprising his role as Bulldog. Special guest stars include Marsha Mason reprising her role as Sherry, Martin Crane's girlfriend, Bebe Neuwirth as Lilith, Frasier Crane's ex-wife, not to mention Patti LuPone as Azora Crane, a Greek woman who is Walt Crane's wife, Martin's sister-in-law and the aunt of Frasier and Niles, and the one responsible for Walter Martin's estrangement. Savagely domineering, she's notable for having violent outbursts, and according to family law, when the Nazis invaded Greece, the 5-year-old Zora joined the partisans to struggle the Nazis with jump ropes. Some guest stars included Harriet Sansom Harris reprising her role as Bebe Glazier, Frasier's agent, not to mention Bill Campbell as Clint Webber, James Patrick Stewart as Guy, Lisa Edelstein as Caitlin, and special appearances by Norman B. Rice, who was the 49th mayor of Seattle, Washington, serving 2 terms from 1990 to 1997. He was also Seattle's first African-American mayor. Famed news journalist Larry King also makes a guest appearance, as does American TV journalist Leslie Stahl. As is common with every Frasier season, various celebrities act as guest callers on Frasier Crane's talk show. This season includes supermodel Cindy Crawford, famed directors John Waters and Rob Reiner, Oscar-winning actress Halle Berry, Oscar-nominated actress Joel Clayburgh, and even famed tennis pro John McEnroe. This season would also see Kelsey Grammer directing episode 20, namely The First Date, as well as Dan Butler, who plays Bulldog, directing episode 19, Frasier Gotta Have It. Season 5 would also go on to win the Outstanding Comedy Series Award at the 50th Primetime Emmy Awards, held on September 30th, 1998. Emmy history was made when the NBC sitcom became the first show to win one of 2 main series prizes 5 consecutive years in a row, with Kelsey Grammer winning Best Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, along with David Hyde Pierce also winning Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. This record, though, has since been passed by The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, whose winning streak was 10 years, but not for 2 main genres. It was not matched until 2014 when the ABC sitcom Modern Family won its 5th consecutive award for Outstanding Comedy Series, matching Frasier, which won the Comedy Series Award 5 times in a row from 1994 to 1998. Some fun trivia notes. This is the 3rd and final season of the show not to feature a 2-part episode after Season 1 and Season 3. However, Frasier's imaginary friend picks up where Season 4 ended, and the kid is a direct continuation of Halloween. The 1000th show is the only episode of the entire series to have scenes filmed on location in Seattle, as the show of course was generally filmed on set in Los Angeles. Jane Leaves received her only Emmy nomination for the series during the season, for the episode Where Every Bloke Knows Your Name and The First Date respectively. In 2009, TV Guide ranked in episode 14 The Ski Lodge, episode number 31, on the list of the greatest 100 episodes in TV sitcom history. Now once again, Season 5 of this hilarious sitcom continues in fine form. As I've said in the past, this sitcom just seems to age so well. It's brilliantly funny, hilarious, quick-witted, and just on point. And the cast, of course, are absolutely stunning, from the wonderful Kelsey Grammer here as Frasier, to the superb Jane Leaves as Daphne Moon, and of course the fantastic David Hyde Pierce as Niles Crane, who almost steals every scene that he's in. I also like to see the evolution now of the character of Roz, played here by Perry Glippen, who of course now falls pregnant in the season and eventually gives birth. My one character I do find it somewhat annoying at times is John Mahoney as Martin Crane. Don't get me wrong, of course Martin is a part of the show and I wouldn't want him to not be. It's just that sometimes he seems to be the moralistic character, the character that sort of brings down the episode. Of course he can be hilarious as well, but generally his storyline seems to be a bit more sort of reflective and poignant, something that I don't really want in this comedy show. In saying all of that though, Season 5 is absolutely hilarious. Some of the episode highlights had to of course be The Ski Lodge, which was absolutely brilliant, situational, and had me in fits of laughter. Not to mention Beware of the Greeks, where the fantastic Patti LuPone plays Zora Crane, and she brings a touch of brilliance to the role. Frasier Gotta Have It as well is another fantastically funny episode, as is Party Party, where all Frasier wants to do is go on a date, but of course he's stuck between his own birthday party and a party that Niles has been invited to by his new fling, as it were. Once again, there's little that I can fault in this season, and I can see why it went on to win the Best Comedy Series at the Emmy Awards, as well as Grammer and Hyde Pierce winning for their respective roles. Frasier is an absolute classic. Each episode is unique and different, well written, well put forth and brilliantly acted. And as I've said before, it's one of those shows that I highly recommend, especially if you need a sort of pickup or if you just want to get lost in some brilliant, clever and well written comedy. Frasier Season 5 gets a 9 out of 10.